Welcome back. Alright, let's see if we can get a win or two here. Yesterday was a little rough. But that's alright, happens. Braum feels like he can be strong, but it just feels like I just don't play that well on Braum a lot of times. But sometimes I win anyways, which is kind of a testament to how strong he is. I mean, I've still got 65% after 20 games. I mean, 20 games is not the biggest sample size in the world, but it's pretty decent. Just a lot to improve on with him. Leon is still pretty good. I mean, most things I'm doing all right on, except for, like, enchanters. I did have a few good games on Lulu, but I don't know. I mean, I could try the Warmog Lulu special again. Computer just feels like it's running kind of slow lately. I don't. Like everything's just kind of loading. Hopefully, it's not lagging. No, there's no drop frames on the stream, so that's good. Yeah, it might be early rotation a few of the times where I played him. It does feel like you really want to play him against Engage. Although I was kind of getting smoked by this Pike. But I think that was more of a problem of having a Ziggs, who obviously doesn't get attack speed or anything to trigger your ice. That was just kind of a weird comp. We could have won that game. I feel like it was just the Echo just got way too fed. I think he was like 16-2 or something at the end of that game. 16-1. Yeah, so that was a problem. And the Darius was kind of a problem. But we were like pretty outperforming almost everywhere else. Like, Ziggs did do a hell of a lot of damage by the end. Guess I'll just ban Brand. It's kind of risky because if they don't pick their support, which are they going to in their first two picks? Like, I feel like I could pick something that could play around Braum. But I kind of wonder about Tank Lulu. Or at least, like, Warmog Rush Lulu. Pike? I don't know if I want to play Lulu into Pike. It's early on, even if we're going tanky, we're just going to get clapped. Just Recon, maybe? If I get hooked, I just E out or dodge out. Yeah, I'll just go Recon, I guess.
Let's dance.
I mean, I could also do Nautilus or Leona there, but yeah, I mean that's true. But some people do see him as a counter pick. But you're right, he isn't that popular. I just try to get rid of Brand because Brand is kind of popular, and it's just like no matter how much you suppress Brand in a team fight, if he just presses R, he's going to get value. I don't think there's anything that like pressing, and he is pretty good against Engage. Because, especially with Recon, if you try to shield to somebody, then, you know, you're just giving extra bounces. So that's kind of rough. I feel like maybe Lulu with Warmogs into, like, Ardent or something could be okay. Does that even show up as an item? Like, how has nobody thought about that or tried that? Like, Enchanter. I mean, I guess, like, Soraka probably makes the most sense. Where you would try something like that. It's 53, but I mean, that's like 0 sample size. Basically, it's 100 sample size. Yes, I mean, Ardent is the greedy build. That's a really good item on her, if you can get away with it. I mean, I guess you could try Ardent first and then Warmogs. We could also just try to position well enough where you don't need it. Or you just hang out in the back. I'm sorry to hear that, Kenny. You'll bounce back, I believe. I'm a believer. Yeah, I mean, the whole reasoning behind the Warmog Lulu is you don't have that great a scaling with items, right? Like, your AP ratios are really low, and you only have one thing that counts for plus healing and shielding, which is your E, because your ult doesn't scale with it. So it's pretty wimpy. I mean, actually, like, the auto attacks with her passive, 15% AP per auto attack. That's quite a bit. So, like, at level 9, you'd normally be hitting for 57. And then if you get 15 on top of that, if you have 100 AP, that's pretty good. So I guess the AP ratio on that is pretty decent. You never put points in Q, hardly. Yeah, that's some wimpy damage. W has no scaling. Forgot they lowered it to a flat 2 seconds too, instead of 2.25. And the attack speed, I think, got nerfed too. I believe it used to be 45%. Now it's 35. The duration, 4 seconds may have been accurate. I know she's been nerfed a lot. The E shield is very big, though. 260 base is massive. It used to be, like, I think it got as low as, like, 180 or something. Weekend Q is real. Yeah. Use if I was Zyra support. I mean, I assume it would be like Leandri's. I don't know if you need the mana off of. I don't know how good Blackfire is anymore after the nerfs. But I would assume Leandri's, and then after that, it probably depends. If you need more slows or a little more survivability, Rylai's is probably good. The Void Staff type of item. Forgot what it is. The thing that heals people if there's a kill. Could be good. Yeah, exactly. I would say I would not get the other burn item if it's third, though. I think that's probably too late. I would probably get a pen item. Now, they did nerf Void Staff specifically on this patch, but I'm still not sure if it's better than the other one. I think Pen is extremely powerful on her because the base damage is pretty high, and her AP ratios aren't that great. The bird is good, but I guess ban Brand. I kind of wanted to ban Braum. Maybe I should have banned Braum. Some first pick, blind pick, probably. Zach. Zach's got a bunch of knockups. I mean, a displacement is very good against Zach. So, like, something like Janna would be good there, but I don't... Nautilus can hook him out of it. If they pick Braum or something in a Nautilus, that's going to feel real bad. Let's see. No Braum, no Braum, no Braum. Let me see what her win rates are. Yeah, Leandries has a much higher win rate than Blackfire, Rylai's. I forgot about Morello's. Yeah, Morello could be good too. Dang it, it's not showing me the stats on these items, but yeah, it looks like Crypt Bloom or is that shield? Like if something gets shielded, you do extra damage. That could situationally be good. Yeah, I'd probably say Crypt Bloom third. Because people are just going to have a lot of magic resist just from leveling up. I can't remember the stats. People, I think, like, the healing was sort of an afterthought on Crypt Bloom. Like, it's cool that it happens, but it just had, like, better overall stats. I think because of the ability haste or something. So at 70, 15... 95, 40. You might want to go Void Staff now. You don't get the healing, you don't get the ability haste, but that's a lot more damage. So I might just go Void third. Alright, what are we... I don't even know what we're up against. Is that a dodge over there? Teemo ADC? Or something? Yeah, so I think Leandries, Rylai, Void. It's probably the play. Huh. Okay. Yeah, Blackfire, I think if you're going to get that item, you really need to get it early, because it's got a lost chapter in it, which is nice for... you know, mana and spamming things. But Zyra is typically, in my experience, as a support, you're more gated by your seed timer than you are by your mana. Because your spells just don't do any damage unless you have a plant with them. And that seed timer is so long, early. So I'd probably put, like, 3 points in Q for lane. Because it's just a lot easier to hit your Q, and it's a much lower cooldown. And then max E after that. I would make that your default, probably. I mean, it's a lot of damage. Like, penetration is massively good on Zyra and like, Brand. Especially with Leandries, because your Leandries is, like, quite a high amount of burn damage, but it's not modified by AP at all. So especially if you're going a burn item like Leandries, Void Staff is extremely good. And the little trigger off of the support item, I think, has a pretty low AP. I don't even remember if it has an AP ratio or not. But that thing, Zazik, 3% max health damage, yeah. We'll just call it lag there. Damn, if I'd been looking, we probably could have clapped him pretty hard in that bush, but that's all good. You know, those little dogs are actually going to be really annoying to try to hook through. Because they can eat my hooks. Obviously, I've never played against this in a lane before. Lissandra is... I've played against her a couple of times. It doesn't typically feel that crazy. And she has nice CC, but her damage is like just non-existent. Damn, I was trying to hook the dog under tower. God. God, Zach really just fucking happened to be there. Are you kidding me? Dude. So crazy.
Enemy killing spree.
I don't know how much mana she had. If she could have sped up, she should be able to get there faster than me. I guess she was scared because she was low. But even just being able to throw down and make it rain probably would have made a big difference there. Okay, we should be able to catch up in CS, probably, if this person can actually hit a CS. Wow, what? I mean, I knew Try was warded, so I guess Zach was doing golems and just, like, came over. Well, she's fucking dead, though. I honestly don't even really know what the dog's abilities are, really. Like, I know her ult, but... Alright, we'll get Ragey beat here. Okay, so we're caught up on CS. They're losing a lot of XP. Yeah, Lissandra's only level 3. It would have been nice if Malzahar had Garen pushed in. It would have been nice if they rotate a little bit better for that, but... Sandra's still level 3. Okay, she has hit 4. God, those fucking dogs are gonna be so annoying. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? This guy walks away with 1 HP off that bullshit. Okay.
An enemy has been slain.
I thought he'd already used his barrier under the tower. But I know, Moo, we all know. Where are they?
Has been slain.
I wasn't sure if she's gonna have some bullshit to get out or not, so. That was kind of crazy. I got the hook in between the dogs there because the angle she was running from. I don't know where Lysandra is. Oh, there she is, killing Misfortune, probably.
An ally has been slain.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Mumu's not coming? Oh my god, he really stopped for golems? That's really a fucking stop for golems angle there. Wow. Okay. Guess I should have double checked before I put my head around the corner there. Maybe he thinks we couldn't 2v3 him. I mean, they used all their cooldowns, and Lysandra was on 1 HP. But I mean, it's not gonna do any good to berate him. But my god. Well, the dog still had her ult left, somehow. Damn, that was disappointing. Alright, here, back it up. I got a ward. I don't know. Maybe we don't go for it if Amumu's not confident. I think he had ult, though. He surely did, because he used it in the fight with Malzahar. Okay. Alright, we got BT. I mean, Misfortune's getting kills. I'm just dying a lot. Most of the deaths were kind of okay, because it was just like in the middle of a fight, and I died, and other people didn't, but... I don't know if we can beat her, though. Like, Lysandra's got a bunch of... nonsense for right now. Oh my god, there's the... Dude, this Zac, man. How... Was he up there? How the fuck did he even get there? Was he at that fight and I just didn't notice? I've got his whole jungle warded and I didn't see him once in the jungle there. During that whole fight. I should go back and watch the replay, because how does he get around these wards? Did he get the kill or the assist on the Malzahar? Like, he must have been in our jungle or something, like... Maybe he came in from top side and ganked the Malzahar and I just didn't see it or something? Because I have no clue how the hell he got there. And that's just twice. He's like rolled up and completely flipped it. Now the first time we didn't have wards, he just happened to be there, that gank bottom. But that time I had wards everywhere in the jungle and didn't see him. Did we get Dragon too? Okay, nice. Yeah, I don't want to mess with any plates. I just don't think we can do it. Now, I was wondering if going just all day, like not maxing the W, is there any universal that's worth it on Nautilus? Because a lot of the scaling is percentage max health. It's like, it only goes from like 8% to 12%. Like, doesn't get any cooldown reduction. It does increase the damage. I think it probably is better than maxing E. Like, we probably have enough damage. Okay.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Holy shit.
Unstoppable.
How did I miss that hook? Man, it's not doing well here. He doesn't want to push that all the way in? I guess he's scared of, what is the dog rotating up maybe? Why am I getting hit in this bush? Okay. Must have lost track where my character was. I didn't think I was gonna miss it that badly, but I guess I did. I'm not sure. We'll get something with a Kindle Gem. Abyssal Mask's probably looking pretty good here. Okay. So we have two, really three major magic damage dealers. Alright, Lysandra may have just put all rewards up top. Dogs, dude, I swear to God. Reminds me of, like, Elise. Oh, there's the Baron. Creeping around. Man, I really hope I'm not coming down with COVID. We'll see. My wife's got COVID right now. She's been quarantining in the other room, but... Yeah, let's go get that.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Man, I do love having Malzahar on my team, though. I mean, maybe he's just, like, insanely bad in pro, but it feels like you can always win with a Malzahar. His point click locked down for 2.5. He's got a silence, good wave clear, like, pretty reasonable damage. He is short range-ish. His Q, I think, is like 900, like the silence, but... Charge might run out. Okay, can't charge again. Oh, because we didn't kill an actual tower? Is that where it is? Yeah, so the dog was kind of cute in lane, but caught me off guard a couple of times with the abilities, but that's just not happening. I mean, the interaction where you can use the dogs to block the hook is cute, but I feel like assassins in general just are not amazing right now. They're okay. And she's one of the less premier ones. Turret toppler. Yeah, I died too many times early, but then we kind of got it together and didn't die anymore later. Okay, I can play one more. Let me swing by the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right, let's put some Q here. Do have to get up in the morning, so probably can't play. This is probably my last one, unfortunately. But are you back yet, Butter? You got that takeout? I wish I could get away with playing more like AP supports in lane. I just feel like I just don't win on them. Lux occasionally. Nice. What kind of food are we rocking over there? You got old In-N-Out? The Pacific is just always kind of cold, right? I don't even know what that is. Wiener Schnitzel, okay. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been watching some Cadril reviews of LCK. It's whatever Cadril does. That's what I usually watch. I like watching Sneaky and Double Lift too, but they only do LCS. Cadril kind of does everything. Usually he does like one per day. Sometimes I'll watch I Will Dominate if I'm really hard up to watch something and Cadril's already... I've already watched the Cadril video. Been trying to watch less in general and just like do more stuff. I've got all these, it's just never ending. Around the house and just everything. But when I do watch some League, when I'm like eating or, you know, something like that, then guess let's get rid of Brand again. No. They banned Draven. What? Beefy is actually pretty annoying. I think we lost to one the other day. Almost killed by Serbia. I mean, they beat him. By a pretty decent amount. I mean, Serbia has the MVP from the NBA on it. Yeah, they won by 4. I mean, it was a close game, but ended up beating them.
Let's dance.
I mean, most of Team USA's players are like, they're good players that they're playing a lot, or like 35 plus. So I mean, they're obviously really good players, but it's like Durant, LeBron James is basically 40. Durant and Steph Curry, aren't they both like 30, like pushing 35? Yeah, I mean, that happens. Yeah, people just don't get as hyped about the Olympics, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's interesting, but there's a lot more entertainment out there. That's the thing. Well, NBC cracks down on that hardcore, I'm pretty sure. Like, they pay a lot for the rights to stream the Olympics, and so they don't let anyone else stream it. And I think it's like you have to have cable, I'm pretty sure, to watch it. Maybe there's an NBC like streaming service that you can subscribe to or something, but it's not. I don't believe it was like live streamed on Twitch or YouTube or anything like that. So its distribution model is really outdated. You can get it on Peacock or something, but yeah, it's like, so you have to pay to watch it basically. And there's just so many things out there that you don't have to pay to watch. So yeah, cable's basically done. Like, I don't think anyone under 30 Like, people might have Peacock as a streaming service, or Hulu, or something like that, maybe, but... Yeah, as far as traditional cable, I mean... I don't know. That's probably a huge reason, is, you know, 20 years ago, everybody had cable, because there wasn't an alternative. It's really just in the last, like, 10 years or so that I think streaming has become... like, kind of the go-to for all entertainment. Obviously, Netflix... When did Netflix go streaming instead of just mailing DVDs? That was probably around, like, 2011 or 12. And now everybody has good enough internet as well. Don't forget, the internet used to be really bad by today's standards, by, like, a lot. Like, it was pretty uncommon for people to have gig internet back in the day. Am I saying Netflix killed cable? Not just Netflix. Netflix was probably the first nail in the coffin. But, just all these, you've got, like, YouTube is a huge one. Just the fact that you can go on YouTube, and there's so many different kinds of content creators and different kinds of content. Like, YouTube is a very, very good value proposition for entertainment. You've got, of course, Netflix, which is a paid service, but, you know, you get quite a bit for that. Then you got Disney Plus and all these other things. Like, I thought someone might flash, like Lucian was gonna flash an auto-er.
I swear, you will be. I'm fine with that.
So yeah, it's like, okay, I don't have cable. You can just watch the highlights on YouTube as well. Like, okay, you may not be able to watch the entire 3-hour event live, but you can watch a 10-minute highlight clip of it.
Also, black is terrible.
Unless you're, like, really, really into it, you know? But even if you are, like, very few people are gonna pay, you know, the premium price to get cable or whatever just to watch the Olympics.
Do I make you happier, Con?
Yeah, I think it's just a case that there's so many other, like, smaller content creators and just entertainment in general, whether it's gaming or, you know, other kind of streaming or YouTube, Twitch, you know, whatever. I mean, it's kind of the same thing with my channel and a lot of channels out there, right? It's like there's so many streamers for, like, so many games now. You know, League of Legends, even just League support streamers, there's probably, you know, a dozen, right? That are pretty mainstream at this point. God. These fucking Kazakhs. She already flashed, right? No, she's got her flash. So dumb. Why do people hold their flash for so long?
They will see my dance.
So it's like, I think the streaming, just entertainment in general, is like so oversaturated now, from where it used to be even 10 years ago. Hawk Twa, girl. Okay, nice, Della B.
If you don't want to do this,
Made the Turkish shooter.
Freedom fighting is good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of rough. I thought we'd be able to kill the... I mean, if Kazakhs didn't show up for that counter gank... That's 2 games in a row where it's like, the jungler just happens to be their bottom. It's pretty awkward. Both of them start top, really? And then work their way down. I guess we knew Kazakh started top, or we should know that, because he opened red. I just wasn't keeping up with that timing. Zaya feels pretty underwhelming as a champ right now. he didn't back though.
Only if we want to have fun.
Is he staying for this?
You gonna take that from me?
Nice. Dude, I think we're gonna get baited. Alright, he missed all of that CS though, and he still doesn't have a back.
Stunning and beautiful. Yes, I will be definitely talking about you, honey.
The Cossacks could come rolling up anytime.
Has been slain.
Okay, I knew that little weasel would be around there.
I'm so fine, I gotta kiss myself.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, he used his jump. He shouldn't have anymore. Alright, that's fine.
I would burn this world.
I kind of want to hit 6 here.
Sweet.
Okay, shit. We have a BF sword too. I should have pinged her back. I kind of knew that was a possibility.
They are scared of where I'm from.
I could have W'd, I guess, to knock him out of his thing if I was, like, paying closer attention. Like, I was looking to dodge if he came in on me, but I could have maybe W'd and knocked him out. That sucks. Lost a big advantage there. Dude, she's got to fucking put her hands on the keyboard.
Enemy rampage.
They're gonna try and test me?
Nah, I really don't follow solo queue. Supports that much these days. I pretty much just watch pro.
I'm gonna live forever.
That's all I have time for. 10 hours a game.
Enemy is unstoppable.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there are people who do that.
I am
Yeah, really, I mean, I've heard of, like... I've watched champs like Bizzleberry and, I can't remember the name. The,
Get 'em watching. Burn 'em up.
I can't remember the American guy who's regularly, like, Masters. He's probably one of the more popular. I mean, there's a lot of people. Hope we can beat him. He's got a full essence reader. I mean, I've got my thing, but like, do I trust this guy?
What the hell were you thinking?
Back there?
Yes.
I wasn't. I never think.
And we're not down that much CS for the dude being 0-5. Fuck, get me out of here.
What's after this?
Oh my god, the Kazakhs.
Enemy killing spree.
Boy. Man, I served it up perfectly to her. She had her ult. Like, he dashed forward into my R. And she didn't immediately root him.
Supposed to be safe.
She could have just RE. Not even any fancy auto attacks or anything. Just RE. And it probably would have killed him.
It's gonna be okay.
We can do this.
Kind of hate seeing this cheese, like, Zac, like AP Zac kind of build succeeding, but I don't even know what he's getting. Is he getting a proto belt?
Volume, gosh.
Alright, let's just get Dragon. I mean, they've got a lot of shutdown gold, I guess. Oh my god, Twisted Fate's getting annihilated too, top, against Fiora, so... That's one of the hardest things to deal with, is a split pusher that's super fed. In team fights, you can maybe CC down like a team fighter. Oh my god. I should not have even come over there. Well. Should have let it go.
An ally has been slain.
Wait, that was Garen's first death, and Zed has 6 kills? Who's he killing? He hasn't killed anyone bottom, I don't think.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
That's weird.
This looks like another dangerous situation. Thankfully, I can improvise.
I mean, comp-wise, I think we could come back, but... This Lucian's, like, not playing particularly well, but the Zac keeps bailing him out. The Zac's playing pretty well. He just hits Xayah every time with the E. Like, Zaya's just not... I mean, I guess if I was Challenger, like, the absolute perfect recon, maybe... Okay.
Shut down.
I've got to stop talking to myself. Damn it, Zion, where are you?
And we've got CC.
An enemy is gone.
17 stacks on that crown, though. Hubris. It's gonna be rough.
Do you love me because I'm beautiful or because I'm sexy? Love is so cruel.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to fight him, though. Dude, he's no fucking way he dashed through the Raptors and she doesn't rotate. Are you shitting me? Dude. Okay. This person's just got their computer turned off. I don't know. Maybe we're not supposed to try to fight him there anyways, but I feel like if Zaya rotated down, maybe we could have gotten something going there, but...
Forest over there.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I don't have ult, but maybe we can try something here. The Fiora seemed outplayable.
I just let that sound.
Okay, come here. Give me the out, dude. Give me the fucking out. Are you shitting me? Oh my God. At least let me jump out, man.
Don't want to move.
We're gonna get counter ganked by the Kazakhs. Probably. Oh my God. Okay, he's dead though, right? He's gonna turn into pieces. Oh, come on, dude. We needed that. Man.
Turret has been destroyed.
I don't know. I feel like maybe we could have... I don't know. It's getting extreme. Maybe we shouldn't have tried to mess with that, but...
I think you intimidate human female.
I feel like that was going to be one of our best chances. If Kha'Zix shows up, it's obviously ruined, but...
Your turret has been destroyed.
I don't know. I think we just... Everybody's off-rolled or something. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, Viego's, like, kind of doing alright. Kraken on TF?
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
Is that still what he does after the nerfs? I mean, I guess he doesn't have that many other builds. I don't know how Garen loses to a Zed in mid lane, though. That's crazy. Feels like you just get Stride Breaker or something and you just never die. Is that allowed? Lucian can just dash on me like that? I guess so. Well, they've got some big shutdowns if we can shut them down, but 2 inhibs down at 18 minutes does not bode well. Okay, we're just...
An ally has been
we're just outclassed. Did TF even move? Like when Zed ulted, it looked like he was literally just standing still autoing. So Zed hit him with 3 shurikens. Like he didn't even try to dodge a shuriken or like not let Zed auto attack him like 3 times. Big booty cutie like Zed, yeah. You deal with that. Yeah, just... I don't know. We probably have a 10% chance to win, but I'm cool with getting to battle earlier too. Yeah, it's theoretically possible, but with these pilots, it's a problem. Base name. It's a pretty cool name. One tricks are bad for the game. Why? Because the Z was too good or the TF was too bad? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that is a huge problem, but at the same time, like, they're not gonna... Wait, I thought we just won one. Didn't we win one just before this? I thought, weren't we at, like, 99 and won one? Or am I thinking from the other day? What did I go from last time? Does it say on here? I don't think it says how your LP moved. I mean, it doesn't matter. Who cares? I thought we were at like 99 and went way over, but maybe that was a couple of days ago. Yeah, I mean, one tricks are a problem for balancing, but a lot of people play just to play their favorite champions, and they buy a lot of skins, you know, for their favorite champ. So, I mean, the only way really you could combat one tricking maybe is if you did something like you can't play the same champion for like if you played him 3 times in a row, then you have to stop for a game or something like that. But I mean, I don't think they want to do that. It would just feel punitive. I mean, they're just going to think that it just sorts itself out. If someone can't play their main champ, then they're just going to lose the game or have to dodge. They did add more penalties for dodging, so it makes it, you know, if you try to play a popular champ or you don't get a popular role, like if you want to go mid lane Zed or something, for example, who's banned a lot and mid lane's the most popular role, then you just can't dodge a bunch, because that was probably causing a bunch of dodges where people just weren't getting their favorite champ or weren't getting their favorite role in dodging. So they tried to crack down on dodging. Yeah, I don't think they can ever do anything about one tricking. It is probably the best strategy, 1 or 2 tricking. It depends on what you one trick. But that strategy of narrowing your champion pool significantly is one of the best ways to climb. Right? It's not good if you're trying to go pro. Maybe if you're in Challenger, it's possibly not great, although I would bet there are probably still quite a few one trick / you know, maybe 2 or 3 trick champion people in Challenger. But I mean, I guess what they could do is they could make, well, they've already taken a step where they're not doing that, but they could show you who's on the enemy team, and then people could use bans just like they do in Clash. They could show you on the enemy team, and then if you want to ban that person's one trick, then you could. And that would heavily discourage people from one tricking, because it would force them to diversify, because their one trick's going to get banned a lot. But again, a lot of people play the game to play their favorite champ, and they buy a lot of skins for it, and that's feels bad. So I don't think they're going to do that. But if they did, that would be an interesting thought for like Masters Plus, if you got the Clash style, where you knew everybody in the game and you could ban accordingly. That might help prepare people that are like in Challenger or Masters Plus to diversify more, so maybe they have a better chance of going pro. I don't know. I don't think it's really a high priority concern, though. Could beat in 2028. Yeah, someone else might be able to beat him. Hasn't someone beaten Team USA? I know we lost to somebody at some point. 1936 in Berlin. Wait, was basketball even a sport in 1936? I guess so. The NBA wasn't a sport, though, right? The NBA was a league in the 50s, right? Well, I don't know, because I don't know all the competition either. There might be people from other countries that are also old that are retiring. Okay, let's look at modern history. Okay, so the Soviet Union won in 1972. Yugoslavia. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 1988 US lost. And that's why they created the Dream Team. They won in Atlanta. They won in Sydney. They lost in 2004 to Manu Ginobili's team. Yeah, that's an embarrassment. Who the hell was on that team? Who is Sharif Abdul Rahim? Okay. Who is Vin Baker? Dude, this is rough. This 2000 team. Okay, Vince Carter, Kevin Garnett, Tim Hardaway, I remember Allen Houston. He was like okay, but not. Yeah, this is awful. Compared to who was in the NBA at the time, they were like none of their stars hardly are playing. Jason Kidd was pretty high quality. Kevin Garnett was high quality, but like they don't have Kobe. Don't have Shaq. I feel like Tim Duncan. They don't have a lot of their really good people. Oh, okay. Pro players weren't allowed to play before 1992. All right. Anyways, okay. So that's kind of an embarrassment. 2008. Okay, they had Kobe there. Carmelo Anthony. Dwight Howard was pretty good back then. LeBron James. Okay. So that team is like, all right. I think they called that the Redeem Team because they lost in 2004. 2012, Tyson Chandler, Kobe, James Harden. Okay, so those guys that's a pretty good old team. 2016. Okay, no. So the U.S. has won everything since 1992 except for 2004. Okay, Tim Duncan doesn't count as USA. Wait, I thought the Virgin Islands, is that not a U.S. property? That's its own separate thing? I get confused sometimes because there are like some places that are like whatever they're called, U.S. territories or something, like Puerto Rico, that aren't states, but they're like sort of kind of okay. Anyways, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of good young talent, like you said, in there that's probably going to get a lot better in 4 years. Yeah, they won't have Curry, Durant, but Anthony Edwards, Brown's pretty good. Booker, Tatum. There are quite a few young stars in the NBA, I think, that are kind of up and coming. But I don't know. We'll see. A lot can happen in 4 years. Yeah, I mean, that definitely will be a downgrade. Wait, I forgot to look. Was LeBron's been on every team since 2008? I guess he wasn't on there in 2004. He should have been, even though he was a rookie. I think. Wasn't, or was 2003 his first year? I can't remember. Either way, he should have played. But, anyways, okay, I got to get out of here. I got to get up in the morning, take the kids in. But it's always fun playing in front of you guys, especially, even when I lose, I should say. So first game, good game. Second game, bad game, blowout. But that's all good. That's how it goes. So we'll be back here tomorrow, hopefully a little bit earlier. I would really like to start getting on around 9:30 or 10. But my wife's still sick with COVID, and I still have to put the kids to bed. And that whole process takes like an hour. Adulting stuff. I know. I know. Man, sometimes I do miss the days of just being able to just stream or just play a game for, 4 or 5 hours or something. That would be cool. Just get lost in a game. League, I would probably not want to play League that long. But it would be fun playing, like, maybe a single-player game or, like, just leveling up in an MMO or something. But, I don't know. Maybe I'll get back to playing some more single-player stuff. I've been wanting to do that. Circle back and do some BG3 again, or Witcher, or some other single player I haven't played. Yeah, I haven't done Elden Ring. Obviously, everyone thinks that's a really good game, so I could try to maybe check that out. Or I would still like to just go through the story of FF14. I've heard the new one is not great, but I still have 3 expansions that I haven't gone through. And 2 of those 3 are supposed to be really good. No one has said that any of the FF14s are just like outright horrible, though, in the same way that people say that about some WoW expansions. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, I mean, it's all about time. A lot of things I like to do, but there's a limited amount of time. So, anyways, that's it. Thank you very much. We'll try to be on tomorrow around 9:30 or 10 p.m. and I'll see you then. Have a good day.